Now today I thought I'd bake up some camembert cheese. Now if you've never had that before, go and treat yourself. It's absolutely scrummy. A lot of people have this at Christmas time, but it's the kind of thing, if you've got some guests, some friends coming over, you want something to share, maybe as a starter, go and bake yourself camembert cheese, a little bit of rosemary and garlic, olive oil, dip it in with some really nice bread into cranberries, and it's just absolutely heavenly. Give it a go. So for baking up this camembert cheese, I'm just going to go through the ingredients I'm going to use. Now with the camembert cheese, it comes in like this little wooden box. If you can, try and get the one that's been stapled rather than the one that's been glued, because you are going to bake the cheese in the box, and what you want to do is make sure the box holds together, and I find the ones with the staples are usually better for that. Now what we're going to do with the cheese, once you've unwrapped it, we're just going to cut the top bit of the rind off, and then we're going to flavour it up with a little bit of fresh rosemary, just poke that in, about half a clove of garlic, little thin slivers, poke that in, put a little bit of olive oil over the top, a drizzle of that, and you can add a little bit of salt if you like. And that gets baked in the oven for about 15-20 minutes. Now with these sprigs of rosemary, obviously we're going to pull some off to go on top of the cheese, but the rest of it, what you can do is you can chop your bread into like little cubes, and then you can thread your rosemary through, and that cooks at the same time as the cheese. Now bread wise, you can use like a ciabatta, or you could use maybe a sourdough bread. It doesn't have to be fresh, it can be a few days old, and you know, it's just a nice firm bread for dipping in that gooey cheese. Now I've also got here some dried cranberries, because again, once you dip it into that cheese, you can go into the sort of chopped up cranberries, and it's just, it's a lovely flavour, lovely mix. So really that's all the ingredients, nice simple ingredients. So let's get it all prepared, get it in the oven, get it baking. Now I've got my cheese there. Now what you want to do is just place that inside there, pull the cheese out. So let's grab that, and we just want to unwrap this sort of waxy paper. So just unwrap that, and see, it leaves you like a little rind. Take that away, we don't want that in there. And then you can place this back in there like that. And then you can get a knife and you can just go round, all the way around the edge, and you can peel that rind back. And then we can just put the rosemary and the slivers of garlic and that in there. That'll do us. Now what we can then do is you can go round and just stick in some little bits of rosemary. Just dot that around, that'll do us, don't want to go overboard. And then I've got me little slivers of garlic that I've sliced up. As I say, you don't want to use necessarily a whole clove of garlic, probably use like half, and you can just gently poke that in as well. It just adds wonderful flavour. There you go. That'll do us. And then we've got a little bit of olive oil, so we can just carefully put a little bit on there, like that. And it's up to you, but a little pinch of salt on top. And the camembert cheese is all ready to go. Now I'm going to put that into like a little baking tin that's going to go in the oven. So let's just move that aside. And then we've got the bits of bread. So bring the bread up, going to chop that up and thread the sprigs of rosemary through the middle. So again, you know, you can rip it apart, you can cut it, it's entirely up to you. Just going to go through, try and make some little cubes like that, into sort of like bite-sized pieces, so that you can dip in that lovely gooey cheese. So now get the sprigs. Now you might find it a bit hard to go through there, so you can always get yourself like a barbecue stick to start with. Just go through like that, and then afterwards you can thread it into the rosemary. Do it how you like that. So we'll pull those off, and then we should be able to go through with the rosemary sticks. So just pull that through like that, through the holes. And that will just give a really wonderful flavour to the bread. So just go through like that. And then that can go in the baking tin with that cheese. So I'll do that with the rest of the bread. So now I've poked the rosemary sprigs through the bread, give it a wonderful flavour, cook that at the same time as the cheese. Now I switch my oven on in the background, so switch it on 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit, gas mark 4, and I would say you want to cook for a good 15, probably 20 minutes until it's all gone gooey and smells wonderful. Take it out and then we're going to serve it up. So the oven just come up with temperature, so let's place that in the oven. Bake mine for about 15, 20 minutes. Now as I say, temperature wise, I've got mine at 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit, gas mark 4. So I'll see you in about 15, 20 minutes. Now I've been baking the camembert just about 20 minutes and look at this, look at that. That looks absolutely wonderful. Now let's plate it up, put it on a wooden tray and see how it tastes. Now with the cheese, I don't know what you think, but oh, that looks so good. Now I've left a little bit of space because I've got these nice toasted pieces of bread. Oh, it's all very hot at the moment. Look at that. That looks wonderful. Now, I'm just going to try some of that. Now, what you do want to do is just wait for a minute or two because that cheese is going to be really, really hot. But, oh, kind of can't wait. Let's go for this. Let's go for this. Even the bread's hot. Oh, look at that. Just like swirl it around. Oh, that looks wonderful. Now, I can dip this in. Oh, these cranberries, look. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try that. Oh. Oh, that's so good. That, That is so good. The bread is really crunchy. The camembert is so cheesy. And it goes so well. Oh, so well with those dried cranberries. And you definitely get the smell, the aromas of that beautiful rosemary and the garlic. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. I'm going to go in for one more dip. Look at that. You can't go wrong with that. That is beautiful. See you soon, the original Naked Chef.